Okay, so I'm down here on Hominy Creek with the GreenWorks crew, and we're about to clean out the trash trout. Now, what's the trash trout? Well, I'm gonna let GreenWorks tell you all about it.
Hey there, I'm Eric with Asheville GreenWorks.
And I'm Shelby, also with Asheville GreenWorks.
So the trash trout is a project that we put together to catch all that storm water generated trash. So anything when it starts off on the side of the road, someone chunks something out, or if it blows out of the back of the truck, when it rains, it's picked up, that goes into a storm drain. All those storm drains lead into the closest creek next to it. So what we do is we find the major tributaries in the area, like the Hominy Creek is one of the largest tributaries in Buncombe County, and we put this device on it, and as you can see, it's already full of trash. So every time it rains, trash trout fills up.
And so that means it's our job now to go clean it out. So if people wouldn't litter, this wouldn't happen.
Absolutely, yeah. If they wouldn't litter, or if they would, garbage companies would secure their trucks a little bit better, things along those lines, we wouldn't have this issue.
Exactly. So why don't we go tackle the trash trout?
Let's do it.
All right. Oh my gosh, what have you found?
A talking stick.
Is that really what that is?
You can't talk it to you unless you're holding it.
Nice. I remember the talking stick from camp.
That could be useful for some group activities.
Oh wait, I'm talking. I just violated the rule of the talking stick.
So you should take the talking stick with you. It's their time to talk.
Check it out. The talking stick discovered in the trash trout here on Hominy Creek.
I would like to say that we find some interesting things, which we do find interesting, but mostly it's just the same old stuff over and over and over, which is plastic bottles, styrofoam, drugs.
Drugs? Really? Oh, you just found some drugs.
I don't know if it's drugs, but
yeah.
Probably. I found needle caps.
Ugh.
Yeah, a lot of sharps.
I don't think I would open that little bottle if I were you.
Now, needles, are they going to sink or the
They should
caps?
float.
Okay, so
Yep.
I haven't found any needles, but I found some caps.
Ugh.
Hey, look, this has been worked on by a beaver.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, it sure has.
What
Look
I
at
pulled
that.
out happened too.
Nice. Yep, beaver damage. Well, the beaver doesn't think it's damage. Humans call it beaver damage, but the beaver's just like, hey, it's my job. It's what I do. Yep.
Here's some running water. I need to dam it up.
That's it. What's wrong with this picture? Well, what's wrong with this picture is all the garbage. What's right with this picture is this awesome trash trout and this awesome crew of awesome people making a difference.
So our Mud Creek trash trout has caught 2,400 pounds of trash in 1 year.
Wow. Now that's the original trash trout, right?
Original, yeah.
Now I heard something about some other folks in other parts of the country becoming interested in the trash trout system.
Yes, so we have there's a High Point, North Carolina, their stormwater division saw our idea, and they just went to their shop and they created their own. They call it the grass carp. It's a smaller version, but they built them themselves, and they put them out in their tributaries, and they're catching trash just by themselves.
Wow.
And they were just inspired. So we got inspired looking at their idea, and we're going to make our own smaller version for some of the smaller creeks in the area. Isn't that
Nice.
great how it's all full circle?
That's so awesome. Now I heard something about the Potomac.
So there is one in Anacostia.
Anacostia. Okay, nice. And is it based on the original Trash Trout?
Oh, they purchased one called the Bandalong litter trap, which is something along these lines. And they purchased a few of those, and they stuck them in their waterways. And you know, catching hundreds and hundreds of pounds of trash every time it rains. It's wonderful.
Oh, that's so great.
So just upstream we were working today. We're about 8 miles upstream working.
Right.
And we picked up 56 tires and 6 bags of trash.
Unbelievable.
Working with some 5th and 6th graders from a local school.
Excellent.
Kids had a great time.
Yep. Well, you got to start early and you know, plant some seeds in young minds, and then hopefully they'll grow into something amazing like this. Just to show how this works from the, I guess this technically would be the bow of the device. So there's these two structures made out of, basically it's a culvert pipe, I believe, that act like floating arms that funnel the floating garbage into the trash trout as it comes down the stream. And then it goes underneath. Is there any kind of a grate under here, or is it just, there is? Okay.
This is like a big box. You can see the cutouts in it.
Right.
So it's just a giant grate all the way through, so the water flows through it and it's happens to the trash.
Right.
scale here. What do you got there, Jared? 10. Right at 10? Yep. So that one's 10.
10, all right.
Good.
It's like, what, like 8? Yeah, it looks like 8.
Okay. Some bigger ones. We've actually broken these scales before.
Oh, jeez. 23. And 24.
24. 10, 8, 23, 24. 65 pounds.
65 pounds of trash out of the trash trout here on Omni Creek. Yeah, good job, guys.
Great job, Steve.
Thank you. All right, Eric, so tell me about other plans you have for future trash trouts.
So we've got 2 in the water now, and our plans are twofold. So we want to make a smaller version of the trash trout. We're going to call it the Trash Trout Junior, and that's going to go into some of the smaller, faster moving creeks in the area. We'll do the same thing, it'll just be a smaller, more compact version, collect trash. We're also talking to a couple of other groups right now. So we're looking at the Richland Creek that goes into the Lake Junaluska in Haywood County. We're also looking to work with the good folks at Ivy River Partners to put one on the Ivy River in Madison County. So we would like to see these types of devices all around the world, because think about all of this stormwater driven trash. It's happening everywhere. It's happening all the time, every time it rains. And we have very few of these devices in the water catching that trash before it can break down into tiny, tiny little microplastics and start affecting the biosystems.
Exactly. Now, you mentioned earlier other areas of the country where we have similar devices.
Yeah, so there are other places around the country that have similar devices. There's one in Waycross, Georgia. There's one in there's several devices up in Washington D.C. with the Anacostia Riverkeeper. There's a lot of devices out on the West Coast where they're sort of mitigating all that storm drain runoff before it gets into all those beautiful oceans right there.
Right.
We need to value our beaches and shores just as much as they do.
Exactly. Thank you so much for letting me come out with you today and clean out the trash trout. And yeah, I guess with that, we will head on down the road.
Sounds great, Steve. Thank you.
Thank you.